her tools of the trade.
Sounds good. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting over being sick, so I feel like my voice sounds like something out of a cook cooker, but bear with me. Okay, so I made some lovely lemonade for you guys. So I could just kind of go over everything. I kind of divided everything up into the 4 categories so that we could go over maybe 4 different situations that may happen whenever you're finding coaches. So one of the first things that I do is I think of all the people that I know, whether it's on social media or in in day-to-day life, if I'm comfortable on Facebook or whatever. And I think about all of the different aspects of a good coach, and I think of people that one of those aspects. So I made a list of like what are good aspects that could tie into something that makes somebody a good coach. And I'm sure that you can add to this list. But the first thing I came up with was somebody that was really positive, somebody that, someone that you could turn to for advice, someone that does their personal development, somebody that really just has an upbeat attitude about everything. People are really drawn to that, and they respond to people that.
Hey, Jane. Yeah. I don't mean to interrupt, but it's like your mic is cutting in and out. Because we're in the chat, and I'm like, is anybody else having problems hearing? And they were like, yes. But I was like, what I'm hearing, it's really good. I just want to make sure. So if everybody can mute their mics except for Jamie, I think that might help a little bit. I think that, like you're going in and out right when you're talking there. Are you near your Wi-Fi box?
I am.
Oh, see, now you are fine.
Okay.
Okay, now you're good too. Okay, I'm going to mute, and we're going to continue.
Where I was hearing feedback from like my voice on other people's monitors too.
Okay.
Might have done.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute you.
Okay.
And we will continue. Okay.
Okay. So as I was saying before, I'll just kind of recap. I look for people that have an aspect of something that would make a good coach. It doesn't mean that everything about them would be a perfect coach, but something that really draws you to them. The first thing that I talked about was positivity. People are really drawn to people that are positive, that are outgoing, that are optimistic. And it's a really good trait to have because it usually means people are able to talk to people and communicate with people pretty well when they have that kind of outlook. So I'll reach out to somebody and say, hey, you have an awesome attitude. It's great. It's inspiring. What do you do? Personal development, do you practice faith, whatever. And then, it's easy to kind of talk into, are you a leader of any kind? And then, you don't always necessarily have to talk about coaching right away, but it's great to have, that beginning list of people that would be like, wow, they could be really good at this. I also see people that post on Facebook about fitness, whether it's Beachbody related or not, people that go for a run, people that work out with their kids, people that, do yoga, of course. Yeah, yoga. Anything that they're, already indicating that they're into fitness. If you're already practicing this and you already have this in your daily routine, why not do something a little bit more with it? So it's easy to reach out to people when they're like always posting about, 30 minutes at the gym, or I just ran 17 miles. Like, holy shit, God bless you, but whatever. So there are people that you can always reach out to. There's a lot of people too on my newsfeed that post about nutrition. They post about really good recipes that they're making for their families or for their significant others, or even just for themselves. I have a lot of people that I've reached out to that, are just really good cooks. And then I ask, where do you get your recipes? Like, do you follow a meal plan? Do you, use portion controls? Do you calorie count? What's your method behind, the madness? And then that's really easy to talk about the 21-day fix from something like that. Because I'm always posting stuff that I'm making, or, vice versa. I know Holly always takes pictures of stuff that she makes, which is super cool, with the containers and everything right next to it. So it's really easy to bring it up into a conversation with something like that. And then the last thing that I've kind of looked for in coaches is people that already have a big social media following. We are a network marketing business, and obviously that's not the only way to do Beachbody. But if you already have a pretty big social media following, you're already going to have a bunch of people that see the things that you post. So it doesn't mean you need to spam your entire wall with posting. You could post as much or as little as you think is working for you. But if a person already has a huge social media following, they're going to have a lot more people that have eyes on what they're posting. So yeah, that's the first thing I do is I look for people that already have an aspect of coaching down. The second thing that you can do is reach out to people that you think you can help. One of the things I do is pay attention to the things people post on social media. People love to complain on social media. They love it. They love to say, I need to lose weight. I need to exercise more. I'm so tired. I feel like crap. This, that, and the other. People love to complain on social media, and we all do it. We are all guilty of it. And it's so easy to see stuff like that pop up in your newsfeed and be like, shut up, you suck. Your life is fine. Like, relax. Why not reach out to those people and say, I literally did it the other day. I had someone that I used to waitress with back in college that posted like, I've drank 17 cups of coffee today and I can't wake up no matter what I do. And I sure hope he was being sarcastic because like I'm pretty sure 17 cups of coffee would kill you. But I reached out to him and I said, hey, like, have you ever heard about like Shakeology and these boosts and stuff that just came out? Because I don't know if you guys have tried the boost yet, but the Energize and Focus is like fantastic. And it's like the only reason I'm alive today because I was sick all weekend. I stayed home from work yesterday. I had dog training lessons after work today too. So for real, the Energize and Focus is the only reason I'm awake today. So I reach out to people that will post stuff on Facebook. It's even people that you know in your regular life. People complain. They do it. They really do. And it's who we are as a race. It's not even, it's so usual for people to complain to people, especially people that they know and they care about, that care that they're feeling like crap. So feel free to reach out to them and say, hey, I don't know if you've ever tried this, but I saw your post. It could be a solution. You don't need to shove it down their throat. You don't need to make them feel, uncomfortable. But if they were willing to post something that they're frustrated about on social media or say it out loud, then they're obviously looking for some kind of a solution. So you may be it, you may not be, but what could it hurt by reaching out? The third thing, and this is probably the most, for me, it was the reason I got involved in Beachbody in the first place, is Shakeology. If somebody is drinking Shakeology, there is no reason that they shouldn't sign up to be a coach. It saves them money, period. It saves them money by signing up to be a coach when they're drinking Shakeology. It's $140 to sign up with the cheapest challenge pack that we have, and Shakeology is $136 when you buy it regularly. So you're spending $4 extra to sign up as a coach, and then you are saving money from here on out. So even if you never sell a challenge pack or you never sign up a coach or whatever, you're going to be saving money. And Shakeology is not cheap to begin with. It's really not. We know that. And we know why it's not cheap. We know the value behind it. But when you're like, hey, spend over $100 on a meal replacement shake every month, people are like, you're insane. So when you say, but I can save you some money, all you need to do is fill out this form. If you get a couple people to sign up to do Shakeology with you, that money that you get from them signing up can contribute to paying for your Shakeology. So it's a lot easier to explain it to people that way when they know, oh, well, yeah, that's fine. I don't really want to work the business. I don't really want to, coach every day and, post on social media all the time. But if I get, my mom and my boyfriend and my sister to sign up with me to drink Shakeology, well, that covers the cost of it for me. That's like getting a free meal every day. And I know most of my friends aren't millionaires. We have jobs. We're recent college grads. We're not, we owe like $18 trillion in student loans. So, not all of my friends can afford, a meal replacement shake that's this expensive or eating out and, whatever. If you really say, hey, sign up to do this, you have a potential to make some money if you want to. If you get 3 people to do it with you, you literally get a free meal every day that's going to be the best nutrition that you could possibly get in one meal. It's pretty powerful. And if you can keep somebody, on the line long enough to explain that, I've really found that, people are willing to listen when you explain it that way, as opposed to, spend over $100 on a shake. It's awesome. And it is awesome. And we know it's awesome. But people, especially that price, I mean, I know from my experience, people in my demographic don't always have that money to spend. So when you kind of frame it in that way, makes things a little bit clearer for them as to the value behind it. And then, of course, you can always go into literally the ingredients in Shakeology and why it's beneficial and, you know, why it's been so incredible for so many people. But, you know, you don't always want to just, even though I would love to, just throw all that information all at once. We do have some cool resources out there on the Beachbody website that have like that break down some of the key ingredients and what they do. It's in PDF format, so you can always email that to people too if you're not comfortable about talking about the nitty gritty of Shakeology. That's one of the things that I'm really passionate about. So if you ever have any questions, I might be a good resource, even if you want to tell people like message Jamie if you have questions about Shakeology. I'm happy to, you know, it's kind of been my pet throughout all of this. So yeah, Shakeology is one of the next things that I really like to talk to coaches about. And then the very last thing I want to talk about are the posts that you make on social media. I don't post a lot about Beachbody. And I'll be totally honest, I just talked to Nicole about this last week. I probably should post more. I really probably should. I don't think I post enough about Beachbody as opposed to some of the coaches that are like on the clear opposite end of the spectrum. And they just post about it, you know, 17 times a day. And, you know, we all know a couple people in our newsfeed that we're just like, and that's okay. That's okay. I would never be offended if somebody did that to me. I feel like people probably do that to me more often because they're so sick of seeing pictures of my dogs. They're like, James, listen, they're cute, but enough. And so, you know, people can always hide your posts. I would never be offended. But you would be amazed, regardless of how many times that you post during the day or what you're posting or the content of it, people see it. People will message me months later and say, I saw this random article that you posted. I've been thinking about it. You know, tell me more about the 21-day fix or PIO or whatever, even if I haven't posted about PIO in a month and a half. And people will be like, oh, I saw that you got certified in that. Like, what is it? And I think I made maybe 2 posts ever that I got certified to teach PIO. And I've had people ask me about that. The last 2 out of the 3 coaches that I've signed are actually, and those were in the last 3 weeks, those were people that literally sent me a message and said, James, what's Beachbody? I've heard about it. What's Shakeology? What's the 21-day fix? What are these things that you talk about every now and again? And people aren't afraid to ask questions with something like that. So if you're not getting, you know, 25, 50, 100 likes on every post that you make, don't be discouraged, because I don't get a million likes on the posts that I make unless, you know, they have alcohol in them or something. I don't know. But and then a lot of my posts have that. But so, Nicole, that's your favorite beer.
I meant to go get some today and I didn't. And of all days, I should have stopped today and got some.
It's so good. I've only had like 3 sips though, so I'm not drunk, I promise. I haven't even been home an hour yet. So, but I really just want to stress that people really do see what you post. Even if you don't get 1 trillion likes, 1,000 shares, all that stuff, people really do see it. And I know, like I said, maybe you guys can help keep me accountable because I probably don't post enough Beachbody stuff. But people still, in the little stuff that I do post, people still do reach out to me and they're like, tell me more. What's going on? What are these workouts? What's the shakes? What's the meal plan? And people aren't always as outgoing as that. And that's okay. That's why it's all right for you to reach out to people that would be good coaches or that might need help, or that, you know, drinking Shakeology would be a good solution for them. You're allowed to reach out to people and not be salesy and just be like, hey, I saw this post. You're my friend. I think you're wonderfully positive. Or I'm so impressed with all of the fitness stuff that you do. I mean, God bless people that do all that running, and holy smokes, like I can't even do it. So don't be afraid to compliment people when they're doing something that impresses you, because it's not just flattery for the sake of coaching. It's reaching out to somebody and saying, you know, rock on, like, good job. This is really cool. And, you know, it's equally as flattering when somebody reaches out to me and says, hey, these posts that you're making are pretty cool. You know, what can I do to learn a little bit more about it? So those are my 4 main points. I hope that you found them helpful. Tried to keep this as brief as I could so that it's not too boring. But yeah, does anyone have any questions?
I think you did an amazing job and you hit on so many wonderful things. I'm so glad that you agreed to talk. You gave us a lot of good points, and this is going to be recorded, so if YouTube's permitting, I will be uploading it. But can you go through, remember at your house when I was talking to you and I was like, okay, so you get a phone call and someone's like, I want to buy Shakeology, and what do you say to them? It was like a one-liner, and it was so simple, and I think everybody needs to hear what it was.
Oh my God, wait, I don't even remember what I said. What did I say? Did you write it down?
Oh, for Pete's sake, yes. Because I'm like, I'm going to use this all the time. You said, sign up for the coach discount. Yeah. It gets it to you for $97 instead of $130. Done deal. I'll send you the link.
Right, but seriously, save money. Like I don't make any, first of all, we as coaches don't make any more commission or less commission on people that are coaches that aren't. You make the same damn money, same PV points, like save the money. I'm happy to save people money when I can, especially if it's not costing me anything. My goodness.
Very true. Does anybody have any questions for Miss Janie? All right. Well, then thank you guys. And hey, thanks for making me not feel like the only one who needs a drink tonight.
Somebody else has wine. Don't lie to me.
Corey has wine.
Matt Core, come on.
It's beer.
Beer.
Got it. Drink.
I have a 6-pack of your Rivertown stuff in my fridge.
Yay!
Oh, Corey, I need my eyebrows done.
You have to come tomorrow. I'm leaving for vacay Thursday.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. But thank you so much, Jamie. We really appreciate it, and we love the information.
Thanks, Jen.
Good night, everybody.